Alright, so a little interesting project here. I don't see many people actually doing it to the trees on good old YouTube, but this is the layout. I think I'm going to have to actually switch it with the electrical. I have to put the electric on this side, but not a big deal. That's the initial run. So what I did is I bought these off Amazon. And some of these poles, they could go into the ground. I cannot see that these things would ever hold anything in the ground. I mean, these things are heavy. Especially, I got, they're like 100 feet. Link will be in the description below. But what I'm trying to do is actually attach it to the trellis. So I'm trying to come up with an ingenious idea. Of course, this isn't for that. But in other words, to get it up higher because it's way too low right now. So my idea is to attach it to the back of the trellis, these poles here, kind of like this. And they will mount and hopefully be able to hold it. I'm gonna have to use some pole. I think it will give it some rigidity, and then put another mount about there. So this way it's up higher. And of course, look, I mean, I'm a short guy. I'm only 5'8", but I need him a little bit taller there. So if it goes to the back, hopefully this will work. Let's try it out. Let's see if this will be an idea that could come to light. All right, here's where I'm at. Yeah, much higher. This is still existing. I didn't put the other pole, but this clearly is a lot higher up. You can see, actually a little hard to see actually, but you know, it's funny, they want you to add more poles. I don't think this thing can handle it. I'll tell you, me just pulling on this thing, I might have to put wire through it because the tension on that thing, it's pretty significant. My problem is that I can't get a straight line either. See this? It might benefit in a sense too because of like the pulling on this thing. So it does feel solid, but I mean, it gets very, very windy over here. So actually, I gotta paint this on this side. I don't know. Try to mock up the other one, see what the deal is, and take it from there. All right, so I actually bought the wire because, you know what, I don't want to take a chance. I had originally put this up and I noticed, you know what, there is a lot of tension on this wire. So rather than half-ass stuff, which I usually do, I'm not going to lie, because, you know, I'm lazy, whatever it is, I figured, you know what, let me do it the right way. It is very time consuming stringing these through each one of these. I'm doing 3 at a time. I'm pulling it through. So let's just see. Hopefully get this done. I've done half, I guess, and now I just got to do the other half. So, pro tip, I was doing 3 all along. I got late, you know, cut corners 101. So I went to 4. Yeah, it's a lot harder with 4. I think 3 of them at a time is the sweet spot. Believe it or not, at the beginning, I actually cut one of these. It actually sheared off, which, that sucks. I got one of them, but I kind of wrapped it around the bulb in a sense. But yeah, you don't want to pull too tight, especially up towards the top, because you can break these things. They're not very good, of course. Getting there. Almost there. This one you see is down further than the other. I had them equalized, but you know what? I did not like the way that this was up on the top, and I wanted to secure it more. It's not perfect, but let me at least show you what I had to do. And this is the way I did it. I put this little bracket thing, the metal piece around there. Then another one here. This one is loose and it's kind of like crisscrossed, unfortunately, but that's kind of like the best I could get it. Now I'm just going to pull each one down all the way and then tighten up at the end. And I'll show you how I do that next. All right, they're working. None of them seem to have broken, which is nice. Now all I got to do is just fix up these 2 here. Got to mount, and I got to mount this one on the side, hide these wires a little bit more. I actually have a box here for the plug. It goes into this other device I have, so nothing that you could see. You don't see any of the wires. But yeah, now I got, for the trellis, this is going to give some nice light. You know what? I will show you tonight. So there is the end result. Very nice. It totally lights up everything up there. It's a very nice mood. You can actually see now, and really does make a big difference.